Hello everyone and welcome back. The saga continues with this wood stove, the Drolet HT 3000. As you know, I fixed a repair or a patch to the draft. There's a hole there underneath here in the draft that I put a Loonie on to cover the draft so that I wouldn't get so much air and be able to control my draft much more, and that was working quite fine. But when this stove was being used under wind conditions, let's say winds of about, like, say 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 kilometers an hour, the stove began to find some sort of draft again. It was hauling air from somewhere, and it started burning really fast, like faster than it should, because the draft here was not controlling the amount of air getting into the combustion chamber here, and so the fire was burning more than what I would have intended. I mentioned that there was a secondary air intake here, and there it is inside the ash pan, on top of the ash pan I should say, if you take the ash pan out. There's a secondary tube here. It's rectangular and it goes to the back of the stove, and that's the secondary intake. And as you can see, I have tin foil pressed into basically around and into that draft, and now I can honestly say I have 100% control of the stove now with the draft. So hopefully this winter season will be a controllable wood burning season with these two issues solved. The first being the main draft, the hole in the damper covered with a Loonie and held there with some JB weld, and this secondary intake is now blocked, and now my stove is operating as it should. I have full control with the draft here, and I can control the burn so that it slows right down, or it's giving lots of heat, or whatever I need. If I need this fire to be raging, like you see now, the draft is open. If I shut the draft, you see automatically that the stove is in full control. There's no wind today, but had there been, I would have been able to remove this tin foil, and then you could have seen what my issue was. Full tilt, the stove just, burning, not fully out of control, but just burning with less control than I would have liked. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for dropping by. I guess this will probably be the last video on this stove, because it seems like I have everything all rectified now, and the stove is burning as it should with full control. Thanks for watching.